Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Taylor and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing 4 different looks using this e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow palette. This is the Hot Jalapeno palette. It is a green palette and it does have a gold shimmer. I'm doing this because I thought it would be perfect timing. It is close to St. Patrick's Day and this is green and gold eyeshadow, so I thought this would be a perfect time for this video. So in today's video, I will be doing 4 totally different looks using this one eyeshadow palette. I have a whole series of these videos I have done using these e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. I will put the playlist down below in the description if you guys are interested in checking out any more videos. Before we start today's video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you. Also, make sure your post notifications turned on so you don't miss an upload. I upload new videos every single week. And let's jump into this Hot Jalapeno bite-size eyeshadow palette. 4 looks, 1 palette. So here is look 1. This look is going to be more of a smoky eye look. It's going to be super simple. So I'm going to be starting off with that lighter matte shadow in the palette. And I'm just going to be putting that all over my whole eyelid. Guys, excuse my skin. My skin has been super dry lately. So it definitely looks really bad in this video. But I am trying to do some skincare and get rid of this dry skin. So like I said, I'm just going to be putting that all over my whole eyelid and I'm going to be blending it out. And again, my skin is super dry, so I don't think it's blending out how it normally would, just because even my eyelids are a little bit dry. But I'm just going to be doing that to my other eye. And then I'm going to be taking a brush with no product on it and just blending that out further so there's no harsh defined line where the eyeshadow stops. And then I'm just going to be going in with that gold shimmer shadow and I'm just going to be popping that on the inner corner of my eye for a inner corner highlight. So here is the final look. Like I said, this was super simple and easy to do, and it is definitely more of a smoky eye look. Now we are moving on to look number 2. This is going to be more of a halo spotlight eyeshadow look. This one definitely is a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to be going in with that darkest green in the palette. It is a dark green. It almost looks black when I'm applying it. So I'm going to be taking a precise packing brush and I'm just going to be packing that shadow on the outer corner of my eye. And since this is a halo spotlight eyeshadow look, I will be packing it on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye. And I will be leaving like a little pathway down the my eyelid, down the center of it, and that is where the shimmer shadow will go. But I'm just gonna be taking this dark green and packing it on the outer and inner corner. I'm gonna be taking it a little bit above the natural crease of my eye because I do have hooded eyes, so I want that darker shadow to peek over the crease. And I will be just doing those same steps to my other eye. Now I am just going to be going in with a fluffy brush and using that lighter green matte shadow. So I'm going to be taking that and blending out this darker green. So I'm going to be going in back and forth in circular motions, and I'm going to be going in little motions because I do not want to get that eyeshadow over in to the little clear area where the halo part is going to go. I don't want to connect the outer corner and the inner corner together, so I'm going to be going in very small motions, just enough to blend those two shadows together so there is no defined line where the two shadows meet. And I will be just doing that to my other eye and the inner corner. So I'm actually really loving how these two shadows look blended together, and I can't wait to add the shimmer shadow. This look is probably going to be my favorite one. Now I'm just going to be taking that brush that has no product on it and blend everything out further so there is no harsh defined line where the eyeshadow stops. I'm just going to be doing the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye like that. And I'm going to blend a little bit into the center just so there's no defined line when I apply that shimmer shadow. And again, the same thing to my other eye. Now I am just going to be taking that green shimmer shadow and I'm going to be applying that all down the center of my eyelid where the halo spotlight is. So I'm just going to be going and just packing that shadow on, and I'm going to try to blend together where the shimmer and the matte shadows meet, and I'm going to be taking that all the way up to up above my crease of my eye, actually, just a little bit. And then I do the same thing to my other eye, and I actually really love how this shimmer shadow looks with the darker mattes. It definitely looks really good and complements each other. So here is the finished look. I love how this turned out. This look would be really pretty with some eyeliner and false lashes. But we are going to move on to look number 3. This look is just going to be more of a half cut crease. So the first shadow I'm going to be going in with is that dark green shadow, and again I will be using that precise brush, and I'm going to be starting by packing that shadow in the outer corner of my eyelid, and then I will drag it along the crease of my eye, and I'm going to go just a little bit above the natural crease of my eye because I do have hooded eyes and I want that darker shadow to still pop over the crease of my eye. So I'm just going to be packing that shade down. And then I will be doing the same steps to my other eye. Now I am just going to go in with that other green matte shadow. It is a lighter green, and I'm just going to be blending that darker shadow out. So I'm going to be going in back and forth in circular motions just to blend these two shadows together so there is no defined line where the two eyeshadows meet, and everything can just be blended seamlessly. And then I will be doing that same step to my other eye. So I'm just going in back and forth windshield wiper motions and some circular motions to blend those two shadows together. And I really do love these bite-sized palettes. The eyeshadow blends together really good. The eyeshadow is really great for only $3, I think they are, $3 or $4. Now I'm just going to be taking a blending brush, and this has no product on it, and I'm just going to blend everything together and blend out that shadow even more. Now I am going to go in with that gold shimmer. This is a very vibrant gold, and I'm going to be taking that on my eyelid, and I'm going to be giving the illusion of a half cut crease, but I'm just going to be doing it with eyeshadow, the shimmer shadow, instead of concealer. So I'm going to be doing a half cut crease on this look. And like I said, this shimmer is very, very vibrant, and it is very pretty. Now I am just going to be using that brush I used for that dark green and blending where the shimmer and the eyeshadow meet. So there's no defined line where the two shadows meet, and it just looks better. And I will do the same thing to my other eye as well. And here is the final look. I really like how this turned out. This look I think is perfect for St. Patrick's Day, but that is now over by the time my video is getting out. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and now we are moving on to look number 4. And this look is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to be taking that light green shadow with the small defining brush, and I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to drag that all along the crease of my eye. Like I said in the last look, I will be just dragging that a little bit above the crease of my eye because I do have hooded eyes and I want that shadow to peek above it. But now I'm just going to be packing that shade down. This shadow does take a little bit more shadow to get that full pigmentation, but I'm just going to do the same steps to my other eye. And now I'm just going to be taking that same green shadow, but this time I'm going to be going in with a fluffy blending brush instead of that more precise brush. And I'm just going to be blending that out with the same shadow just because I think it works better than going straight in with a fluffy brush and this shadow. I think the other one helps get it more precise and a little bit darker in the crease. Now I am just going to go in with that green shimmer, and I'm just going to be putting that on my eyelid, and I'm going to give the illusion of a half cut crease again. So I'm just going to be putting that all over my eyelid, and I think I'm just going to take it a little bit farther this time and not do a half cut crease, just take it all the way across my whole lower eyelid with this shimmer shadow. And I'll do the same thing to my other eye. I really love this green shimmer. Now I'm just going to be taking that brush I used for the green, and I'm just going to be blending together where that green shimmer and the matte shadow meet, so there's no defined line. The same thing I did in my last look. Now I'm just going to be taking a defining brush, and I'm going to take that darkest green matte shadow, and I'm going to give the illusion of eyeliner with this eyeshadow. So I'm going to be putting it all along the lower, well, my lash line, but I'm putting it like as close to my lash line as possible, like I said, like it's eyeliner. And here is the final look. I didn't get a really good angle on this final look video, and I apologize for that, but I really like how this look turned out, and I love using eyeshadow as eyeliner. So that was the final look. Alright guys, that is all I have for you in today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your post notifications turned on so you don't miss an upload.